Welcome to aircompressorservicekits.com. In this tutorial you will learn how to service and maintain a gas-driven air compressor. Your service kit contains everything that you will need. It includes shop towels, gloves, air compressor oil, air filters, oil funnel, air filter for your gas engine oil filter if applicable, and atom rust bust. The first step is to warm up your air compressor oil. Let the compressor run for 1 to 2 minutes. Now that the oil is warm, make sure that the unit is completely turned off. Have the funnel in place and an empty container to collect the used oil. Remove the plug located at the bottom of the crankcase. Let the oil drain out completely. Reinstall the oil plug back onto the air compressor pump. Tighten it with a wrench until the plug is secure. Remove the oil fill plug. This may be located on the front or side of the crankcase, depending on your compressor type. Using your funnel, begin adding the new oil. Make sure that you are checking your oil levels as you fill. Your compressor may have a sight gauge or may be equipped with a dipstick. If your pump does not have either of these, fill the oil to the bottom of the threads of the fill plug. Replace the plug and tighten with the wrench. Remove the air filter cover. This is usually held in place with a wing nut. Remove the dirty filter. Using atom rust bust and shop towels, clean the inside of the filter cover. Do the same for the filter housing, but make sure to cover up the intake hole to prevent overspray from entering the pump. Install the new air filter. Reinstall the filter cover. If your pump has 2 filter assemblies, repeat the same process to the other side. Using atom rust bust, spray down the air compressor unit and wipe away the rust, grease, and dirt using the provided shop towels. Air compressor units are air-cooled. By keeping the units clean, it allows the cooling fins to function correctly. Atom rust bust not only cleans, it also prevents external machinery rust. The first step is to locate the oil plug. It is usually found on the side of the motor. Most motors will not have an extension. We recommend installing one so that it'll be easier to service. Have your funnel in place and an empty container to collect the used oil. Remove the plug located at the bottom of the crankcase. Let the oil completely drain out. Reinstall the oil plug back onto the motor. Tighten with a wrench until the plug is secure. Depending on the make and model, your motor may or may not have an oil filter. Remove the oil filter, keeping it in an upright position to prevent from spilling the oil left in the filter. Coat a small layer of oil onto the rubber gasket of the new oil filter. Install the new oil filter. Remove the oil fill cap. Using the funnel, slowly add the new motor oil. Check the oil level as you go to prevent from overfilling. Reinstall the fill cap. Remove the filter cover on the top of the motor. Remove the dirty air filter. Using Atom Rust Bust, clean the filter housing. Install the clean air filter. Reinstall the filter cover. Now that the air compressor unit is serviced, run the unit and check for air leaks. Tighten up any nuts or bolts that have come loose since the last service. Locate and test the safety valve. It will be located on the air tank. Drain the moisture from the tank. Most drain valves are located on the bottom of the tank. This unit has an extension out to the side of the truck. Leave the valve open until moisture has finished draining and only air comes out. This concludes our tutorial. For replacement parts and for more tutorials, go to our website at aircompressorservicekits.com.